Welcome to segment 4 and our final segment of this NFL show. And before we get going, we're going to talk quickly about the hot topics of the week. First in NFL, the Raiders dismissing Dennis Allen and leaving him in the bars of London. Well, not really that. It's not that far. He did get to travel 13 hours back to California, but the main point is they dismissed Dennis Allen.
Yeah, I agree with the decision. He has not been able to lead this team anywhere so far this season, and last season as well, as it just seems like he's not been able to get anything going at all for this team. He's got some tools, he's got some strong players in this team. It just doesn't seem like he can take advantage of it, and I agree with the firing completely.
He tried to win a preseason game against Detroit. Why would you try to win a preseason game, Dennis Allen? Are you nuts? I mean, what if somebody got hurt? One of the first stringers got hurt? Are you kidding me? So, I do agree with the decision with Dennis Allen going. I mean, I'm a bit surprised now rather than at the end of last year, but man, he's terrible. So is his team, although he's got great talent on it. Like I said, what was my prediction for the Raiders this year?
I think you said 2-14.
2-14. I might have very well happen. And Tony Sparano takes over for Dennis Allen, who has had a bit of a decent reputation in Miami. So if you're a Raiders fan right now, you're thinking, well, things are on the up a little bit. And one more thing here. Obviously, the situation at the University of Michigan right now, as Michigan has been in the spotlight, but not for good reason at all.
Yeah, Michigan with Morris being hurt in the last game, and obviously, in my mind, had a concussion. The coaches did not take him out of the game. They left him in the game, or put him back in the game at least, which was very, very stupid and immature to my mind. The guy couldn't even walk off the field, and I can understand why fans didn't see that at the game, but you're the coach, you should be seeing that stuff.
I will admit, I was one of those 102,000 fans at the game, and I stayed until the end because, well, you got 102,000 fans filing out. Why should you leave in the third quarter when it's going to be packed on the roads anyway?
Yeah, but I mean, even if the head coach didn't see it, you have your offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, you have everybody around that stadium who told you, hey, that guy is not looking good. You should probably keep out of the game because he's hurt that bad. And Morris even told the media and everybody that he wants Hoke and the athletic director fired after this week because of how mad he is about this situation, about him being hurt like that.
As he tweeted and I retweeted, I just want to play football.
Exactly, that's all you want to do. You don't. I mean, concussions is the main thing in the NFL right now. They're trying to keep it down. That's why they're trying to protect the quarterbacks more and trying to keep away from headshots. And I completely agree with that. Even though it is kind of ruining the game a little bit, it's nice to see safety a little bit as well. Because you want to see these players play every week and not get hurt every single week. But I do agree with what's going on in Michigan. I believe Hoke and the athletic director need to be fired. I mean, Hoke, he had a great first season for Michigan, but he should have the team he should have right now. He's not really doing anything in this team, and if he's not going to get fired during the middle of the season, you know he's gone at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. As I posted in an article that's supposed to go up on Pick 6 magazine soon, Hoke jumped off the diving board, felt confident, and then fell to the concrete just short of the water.
Pretty much is what happened, and I mean, I don't know. It's a very questionable thing for Michigan right now, and who knows, it might be questionable for a couple more years in the program. Looks like it's going through another bad era once again.
Mm-hmm. But those who stay will be champions. Quickly to these last 3 games here. San Diego against the Jets.
The Jets these last couple of weeks have not looked very well. Geno Smith just once again killing his team and the fans wanting him off the field very, very quickly as they want their team for Michael Vick to come in.
At least they don't have Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, he's gone. He's the third string in Philadelphia now. That's how bad he was apparently. But Jets just need to get some stuff going. The defensive line is good. It's just their defensive backs also have been struggling lately. But it's just interesting to see how they do for the rest of the season. San Diego looking very impressive so far this year. As Phillip Rivers playing amazing football, and I will say this once again, I say this every single year. He is a top 5 quarterback in my mind. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He just doesn't have the greatest talent in the world around him, but he can play football, and he loves the game more than anybody else, I feel like, that plays the game. Because if you watch his post-game conferences, he's the happiest guy in the world. And this San Diego team is looking very, very well. And San Diego, I believe, is going to win this one. They are at home, and they're going to beat up on this New York Jets off defense. I believe with the passing game, and I believe Geno Smith is going to have a bad game in this one against the San Diego Chargers, and the Chargers are going to win this one 28-17.
I have a chant for the Jets now to be doing. M-E-S-S, mess, as they have been the past few years. And it's looking like the same so far. San Diego 31, Jets 17. Sunday night game. New England against Cincinnati.
Cincinnati got their bye week last week, so they have some more time to rest for their team and plan for this game. As Cincinnati, one of two undefeated teams coming in this week, which I forgot to mention in the last video. Arizona was the other undefeated team. As Cincinnati looking very impressive, as Andy Dalton looking very good at the quarterback position, as well as AJ Greene, who actually got hurt last game and took it out for the entire game, which killed my fantasy. But even with his backup receivers, they did a great job in that game. Sanu, yeah, he had a great job.
Throwing to Dalton for a touchdown.
I love that play. That was so cool. That was probably one of my favorite plays so far this year.
That's why Dalton's on my fantasy team.
But Cincinnati, I believe they might be possibly end this season as, if not the number 1 seed, the number 2 seed in the AFC, the way they're looking so far. And for New England, well, they have some things they need to fix. I am very, very scared for this team. Right now, if I had to make a prediction if they're going to make the playoffs or not, I would not give them a playoff spot at all. I don't care if they're in the AFC East and everybody's doing horrible in that one. I think they're going to win the division, to tell the truth, as of right now. So they need to step up their game. That offense is looking horrible. That defense is well looking horrible. As it's possible that we might see the worst Patriots team in the Belichick era and Brady era as well. And once again, they're going to lose this one at home. I believe Cincinnati's just the better team, and they're going to win this. Cincinnati Bengals are going to win this 31-13.
It ain't looking pretty in New England, that's for sure. That was definitely a horrible game Monday night, and it's not looking good for Patriots fans, and it's not looking good this week. But once again, they are the New England Patriots. So don't count them out just yet, although Cole seems to be.
No, I'm not counting them out. I'm not counting them out yet, but if they keep playing like this, I don't want to watch any more games.
Kind of like my opinion on Hulk and the Michigan team before 2 weeks ago against Utah. It's like, don't count them out yet. They're Michigan.
I just feeling like Belichick's a great coach, and he can. If anybody can turn a team around, it's him. But as of right now, the way this team is playing, they just have not been doing anything to help Brady out, I feel like.
No. Cincinnati 28, New England 24, a close one. Quickly, Monday night game, Seattle and Washington.
Seattle defense, Washington struggling in offense right now. I'm going to go with Seattle in this one. Seattle just has the better team, I believe. That defense is going to come into Washington. And just like we've seen Cousins last week against the Giants struggle, I believe he's going to struggle against the Seattle team.
RG3 saying, so you thought this game was easy?
RG3 is smiling ear to ear right now just after seeing that. He's like, yeah, got to start quarterback position back. Thank you. I'll take some autographs in a couple seconds here. But Seattle, I do believe, is going to win this one. That defense is going to dominate, I believe, Washington, and they're going to win this one. Just like you, that one single-digit game, 28-7.
Seattle 27, Washington 10. It ain't looking pretty. One more quick shout-out, because I made a shout-out to another hot woman here. Corinne Solomon. 3 years as an FS West girl. She finally decided that she is leaving. If you're a Fox Sports Girl fan like myself, you had seen that she hadn't been posting like 3 weeks, and it's like, her time is gone. Sorry, but we wish her the best. Hopefully she'll land a job somewhere great. So, that is our show for this week, and we will see you next time on the Tom Green, the NFL Now. No NFL Network, you can't sue me. It's the NFL Now. We'll see you next week.